Hi, Rich Karuba for bowlingball.com. Let's talk about preparing your bowling equipment for the new season. Get your bowling equipment prepared for the new season. If you're a 160 average bowler or less, you're experienced, you've been around, but you're working, you're starting to take your game more seriously, you want to get to the next level, and you want to make sure you're getting ready to start your leagues in the fall, and you want to get your equipment prepared so you're ready to go and you can maximize or take advantage of the equipment that you have to your best interests. The first thing to do, and bowlingball.com wishes to share with you, is we believe you should bring your bowling balls, all your arsenal, to your favorite or your local pro shop, and have the ball surfaces checked. Want to make sure that if they're nicked or scratches or have indentations, that you can have that ball resurfaced or rescreened to smooth the surface of the ball out. They put the ball on a high-speed spinner. They have all the different specific grit Abralon pads to texture the cover stock of the ball precisely to match the lane conditions where you'll compete. So what you can do on the high-speed spinner, it helps you remove oil from the cover of the ball. It smooths out the surface to get the nicks and scratches out of it, and you can prepare and layer different grit pads over the bowling ball cover stock, and you could prepare the texture to match the lane conditions you want. If you need polish on it, they have the polishes available to do the same thing. So if you collaborate with the pro shop, and if the pro shop operator knows your lane conditions where you bowl most typically, and he's familiar with your game, or if he watches you bowl, he can help you pick the right cover stock on your existing equipment. Another thing you might want to do is check the gripping holes. They wear out over time. If you don't use inserts, you might have to re-bevel them, reshape them. Maybe you've lost weight or gained weight and you got to make adjustments to the size of the thumb hole. Or maybe your body's changed enough to where the holes don't fit comfortably anymore, or maybe you use inserts and they're worn and you got to remove them and replace them with new fresh inserts. All that should be done before you bowl. And if you're trying to work on a different release or change your hand positions a little bit in the way you bowl and deliver the ball, you might have to change the pitch angles in the ball too. So sometimes plugging and re-drilling, or putting a slug in and re-drilling the hole at a different pitch angle, all those things are possible to do. Get with the pro shop operator. You need to collaborate with somebody to get your equipment ready to go for the new season. Now, we believe if you're looking for a new ball too, you don't want to buy something you already have. So if you're going to add a ball to your arsenal, you want to make sure you get something that matches up best with the lane conditions, not only the cover stock of the ball and the way the ball's designed, the hook potential rating of the bowling ball, but also make sure the surface matches the lane conditions to give you the desired skid length and the desired time of the ball going into its heaviest rolling pattern from the break point to the pocket, so you can get lined up on the lane and stay lined up. So you don't duplicate what you already have, because you're wasting money. You want to make sure you invest in something that's going to augment your arsenal. Of course, owning a spare shooting ball we highly recommend. Something that won't hook away a plastic ball, an entry-level urethane ball. You can find those at bowlingball.com very easily and very, very inexpensively priced. But especially for shooting those difficult corner pin spares, you don't want to see the ball hook away dramatically. If you're a right-handed bowler, going for the 10 pin as an example, or you want to make sure that you can get to the key pins in your spare combinations easily. Sometimes using the strike ball gives an overreaction at spares, unless you're really, really good at changing releases and positions, which most of us are not, unless you practice a great deal. So I would consult with your coach, develop a good spare shooting system, make sure your coach or your pro shop operator can identify a ball that you presently own that will help you with your spare shooting. That's very important if you want to increase your bowling scores. And we think a few accessory items, that is, are important for your bowling bag. The bowlingball.com, for example, stitched microfiber bowling towel is a great accessory. Everybody should have a microfiber towel. Not only keep your hand dry, but cleans dirt and oil and so on off the bowling ball. It retains up to 7 times more moisture than conventional cloth towels do. They work well, and they're very inexpensive. You should carry possibly some skin protecting device. If you haven't bowled much during the summer and you pull skin off in the middle of competition, you can use it to brush on some skin liquid protection in the sore area of your thumb. You might want to throw that in your accessory pouch. Should have bowling tape in there. Should have ball cleaners and ball polishes and the little squeeze bottles, so you can apply them when you finish bowling and get the surface of the ball, keep it clean. If you're using polish on the ball, you can repolish it with the microfiber towel or whatever, and do it by hand after you finish, before you put the ball away, so it's ready to go the next time you come back to the bowling center. There's any number of good polishes and cleaners available. Our article on bowlingball.com in the Bowlversity section, entitled Prepare Your Bowling Equipment for the New Season, will name a number of these different items for you, polish and cleaner items. So we suggest that you don't just pick up the bowling ball and go right out and start bowling. Make sure your equipment is prepared, get it ready for the new season, and work on your game, take a lesson, and you just might see your scores go up this year. Thank you.